So I'm currently in the job market and I'm doing things that are going to help my resume. And one of those things is looking more into open source because I really just have not been part of the open source scene in a minute. And I've been playing with projects, just kind of checking them out, browsing them, and looking at the ones that I could contribute to. And also things that just generally interest me because I only want to work on stuff that generally interests me, right? So I found this really cool repository that I want to show you, and it's called Similarity Search Kit, and it's by this guy Zach. Zach, I'm not even going to attempt his name because I'm going to butcher it. So sorry about that, Zach. Anyways, this allows you to do similarity search, which is using vectors to find similar similar vectors. So essentially what it does is it allows you to look up things that are similar to each other because you would have things like unstructured data. Unstructured data is just like, think of the description in a bio or images. It's essentially what allows search engines to look for something that you wouldn't necessarily be able to tell is relevant just based off of the title alone, right? So like a picture of a dog wouldn't necessarily be relevant to a picture of a car, right? But you would have a million different images and you would want to find which ones are similar if you typed in the word dog. Now, this specific library, I don't know if there's any plans to support. I mean, it says it down here somewhere what the plans are, but I don't think that there are any plans to support images. But right now, it's just mostly text. And let me just show you, like, real quick, like what I was able to build. I had to record this like separately on my phone just because I couldn't get Visor to work because I need to do a couple of updates or whatever. But anyways, like, hopefully I'm smart enough to like be able to bring this video uh into the editing. So essentially, let's see, we got the up and down right here. All right, so let me just show you what I've been working on. So I grabbed a bunch of data from Kaggle, and there is no networking going on this device. So generally, when you're searching for something on an app, it's sending a query to a backend, which is running that query against a database, and then it gets the results and returns it to the device, right? This is not leaving the device. Everything that I'm searching for is right here on the device. And it's really cool because it's really extremely fast. So let's say I was looking for a iOS engineer job, right? Oh, and also like this data set is off of Kaggle. It's from last year or something like that, and I'm only loading up 500 results. It actually takes way longer than that to load up for the initial because the CSV that I'm using has like 33,000 different job listings that were scraped from LinkedIn. But anyways, like, look at, I typed in iOS engineer and my first hit is software engineer at the top here in Chicago. And then if I click on it, I could like see the different whatever, right? But like, that's, who cares about that? But like, you can see that these results are somewhat relevant, which is very interesting because it only took me like 3 or 4 hours to like get this running. So you could imagine like being able to condense down somebody else's description of their, or like take somebody else's resume, condense it down, and create a vector. And then when you're searching for another, vector, you could like do that. And just watch this. Okay, so what else? What else? So that's what I'm looking for. But like, let's say I was looking. Oh, I was working at a restaurant. So waiter. There should be. Well, I don't know if LinkedIn puts waiters on there. Actually, see, like the first thing is like OBGYN. Like I don't know. I don't know. Well, waitress maybe. So you get cook, dishwasher, snack bar attendant. So these are like relatively similar. And then also like take a look at like some of the results, like how it's coming up with these results. So down here are the scores. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of small, but like just so you can see, like you have a score of 9. So like the smaller the number, the closer the vectors are, and that means that it's closer to what you're looking for. Now I'm using like the Euclidean, was it? Oh no, well, yeah, actually, this is cosine. I was actually using Euclidean distance before. I don't know if that gave better results. You can actually see how slow it is to load everything up once the app launches. So, like if you take a look at it right now, it's just processing this big ass CSV, and it takes forever. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that. I thought it was like extremely cool. But if you want to see like how we can load in a new data set, I wanted to show you because if you're not familiar, I didn't I didn't know about data sets and that you can get data like for free, like a large amounts of data for free off of a website called Kaggle until I started getting into AI and all that stuff at the beginning of the year. And I like did a couple of things with some Python scripts or whatever. But yeah, when I found out about Kaggle, like I found out like this is an amazing resource. So what we can do, like I wanted to do manga. Well, I wanted to just do anime, but this has manga. And what we do is we download the data set, right? I think I already had it actually. That's okay. So we download the data set and let's see if we could like put this together real quick. It's gonna take a little bit of time to be honest. So I mean, if you just want to see like what it takes, then you can hang out or you could just click away from this video. Anyways, look at so like these are all the time. Oh my God, Steins Gate. I just finished watching that. Such a good anime. Anyway, so we can take a look at like all these different fields. I wonder which ones are like relevant. Oh man. Okay, so like finished. So I'd probably go like with the title. Let's see. Popularity now. Like this is like good information to present to the user, sure, but uh, yeah, it's not like the type of information that I would really want to. I probably should have taken a look at the data set before. All right, so I found this like little one. So it's by this person. So thank you for that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna download it. So we have this little archive right here, right? Anime data set. Let's see how big it is. So this was like one of the data sets that I had just grabbed, but I was like, no, I want one that has like a description or like a synopsis, right? Synopsis right here. Bam. So this is like what I really want so that I can like get a little bit more information on it. And what we do is let's go ahead and just, we'll go ahead and, well, let's not do that. Just leave me alone. All right. So what we're going to do is we go to downloads and we drag it into our project and we just do this. Watch. Okay. Finish. Okay. Anime data set, whatever it's called. We're going to copy that. And the way that I had set up this project is I made it so that you can just simply enter it in right here. And maybe we can just do without a page count. I don't know how many rows it has. Damn, it's a big one. Okay, so it's actually pretty big. I don't know if I want to do the page count. I kind of want to see what happens if I just do all of them. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to create another object that's really similar to this right here. So I have job listings and we'll just create a new one real quick. And what I want to do is I want to create like a Swift object that's going to hold all the data. So this will be anime, and we'll just do, yeah, anime listing, I guess, because I did the other one as job listing. So we'll just change this to anime listing, and then what are the fields that we want? So we want name. Oh, is it going to give me like something in Japanese? Yeah, I think name is fine. Honey and yeah, so maybe it's kind of hard to say. We'll just get both. So we'll do name and English name. We could play with the image URL like at some other time. The synopsis. I don't know. Like this was just so cool to me because like I could build a search engine for anime, like, and it doesn't require any networking, which is really cool. Oh, I don't know how to spell synopsis. So everything's going to be a string of a string. The embedded, the name that we're going to embed, I think, is going to be just the name, the embedding text. I made this embeddable, and then we'll just put everything else in the metadata. So we'll do English name. It's going to be English name. I know that there's a better way to do this, but I can't. I just couldn't think about it. I think it's like JSON serialization or something like that would probably give me the same thing, but I don't know. I was just kind of like in this zone where I didn't want to stop, and I just kept going. And then synopsis. There we go. Synopsis. There we go. Then we need to pull all these out. We also need the ID. So like first, does this actually have an ID? It's under anime ID. The reason I did this was that it would be faster to do the lookup on search. I couldn't think of a faster way to do it. Anime. You guys could probably tear me to shreds if you know a faster way. I figured working with the dictionary is pretty fast. All right, so this looks like it might work. I think that's all we really have to change because I made everything else kind of generic. It should be able to pull anything that I want without breaking. I was going kind of fast, so I didn't like make it perfect, but it's not bad for like a quick thrown together mini project. So we got all this. Now we just need to update the content view. So what we'll do, let's get that out of the way. We want to choose this to anime listing, and that's going to just kind of be the same everywhere. Yeah, it conforms to the string protocol, don't worry. What else is it going to show? Genres, and we're going to get synopsis like that, and then this will also be name, and this will be genres. Yeah, see, like you could have just like gave a much better error than that, but okay. Okay, SwiftUI, you're still the best. Don't worry. Okay, so let's see what happens if I try to run this. So remember that we are loading in a completely different data set, and it's going to take a while. Like, so I'll pull it up now, but it's going to take a while. Oh, actually, wow, that was really fast. That was really fast. Oh, you know, maybe it's because I only did so many. Hold on. How many rows was it? It was a lot. It was a lot of rows. Who knows how to see how many rows there are? Like, okay, so let's just like do 20,000. Because, ooh, that's a lot of Japanese in there. Ooh, that's a lot of Japanese in there. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of Japanese in there. Oh. Probably because we're under other names. Like, how is it so much Japanese? Okay, 55,000. What happens if we do 55,000? Keep in mind, like, all of this is being loaded up in memory, so it's just like, whoa. Um, I do have page count on get items, so we'll just do 55,000. Yeah. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I think that it has, okay, it's launched right there. And now look at how long it's going to take. We're at 10%. Oh, it's not that bad. It's currently like, so, okay, so what's happening right now? It is embedding each of those. That's how long it's taking. How long it's taking to embed 55,000 in here. So we're at like 33% right now. And right here, let's see, embed listings. This is the progress right here. So I'm just like doing a very simple way to demonstrate the progress. And, this could have been done so much better if I just like made it a percentage, but whatever. Anyway, it's going through and it's iterating through all of these. And I was going to try to do the add item asynchronously, like through an async sequence, but I saw that there was this bulk add items. Only thing that kind of sucks is that I had to map them all out. But other than that, like, because that's like a relatively fast operation. Other than that, it's like really, really nice that it's just handled for me by this framework. So that's 100% embedded. Back to the phone. So now I wanted to do a search for let's do can we do a god of death? It's all slow because like there's so much. Let's like take a look at the performance. It's crazy. Like 142 megabytes in memory. Okay, so God of Death, which should bring up Death Note. Oh, it's kind of slow. Or okay. Oh, I didn't do it. Okay, but it did get like magical death. Um, I wonder if I knew how to spell Shinigami. Neo Genesis Evangelion. Evangelion. I heard that that's a pretty good one. Let's see. Uh, we'll just type it in Death Note. Let's see if we could get search going. It's kind of slow. It's kind of slow. It is a lot of data. So the cool thing is that at least it works. Um, the search does work. The slowness is not because of the framework, but it's because of the 55,000 objects that are currently in memory. Another one that I'm watching right now is called Shield Hero. Shield Hero. It's called The Rising of the Shield Hero or something like that. Um, oh, it didn't bring it up. We got superhero. I think the hero part is kind of outweighing it, unfortunately. What a bummer. What did I just finish? Oh, Steingate. Let's see if we can do it through what is it? Time travel. Now, remember that I've only put in a couple of hours into this thing. Let's see if we can get Steingate on there. No, it didn't come up. Oh well. But like the search functionality, I have to play with it. Like this is just a couple of hours of work, but it does like technically work. It just is. It's not like optimized, and like this is the first time that I'm doing like vector embeddings on iOS. I've done it with Python and using like different frameworks like Pinecone and embedding with OpenAI embeddings and stuff like that. But anyways, this was like a really cool little project that I got to play with, and I'm pretty excited about it. There's a whole lot more that can be done, but just imagine like the search functionality, the search capabilities that you can do on your phone without linking out to the internet. Like, isn't that so cool? I don't know. I thought it was cool. So that's why I showed you guys. Anyways, go out there and keep coding passionately, I guess.